Okay, so we have today Santanu Dasgupta from Casa System with us. Could you please kindly introduce yourself?
Yeah, thanks for having me here. It's a pleasure. So my name is Santanu Dasgupta, and I'm the Chief Technology Officer at Casa Systems.
Okay. The telco edge, private 5G, all of this is becoming a continuum in the telco industry offering. What is Casa strategy in that field?
That's a great question. So telco edge cloud or distributed cloud or edge computing, it's right in the center of Casa strategy. If you look at our portfolio, we are essentially a multi-access subscriber management company that has solutions ranging from mobility all the way to the wireline side, including both fiber and cable broadband. And what we are witnessing, working with our customers, is we are seeing a continuous increase of the internet traffic on all the three types of access architecture. And on top of that, there are new type of services which are coming, like fixed wireless access and streaming IoT, which is creating a massive data deluge. Operators are clearly telling us that it is becoming cost prohibitive for them to backhaul that massive amount of traffic towards a few centralized locations, while also at the same time it is not really helping them to be operationally efficient, also at the same time addressing scale. And on top of that, you talked about private 5G. Those customers have additional requirements around low latency and also data sovereignty. And all of this together are driving the requirement for a highly distributed deployment or edge cloud, if you will. Now, what we are trying to do as Casa in this market is we are bringing a true cloud native architecture across all these three types of architecture and leveraging the control and user plane separation so that we could keep the control plane centralized but have the user plane pushed closer to the edge, closer to the end users, and in a distributed deployment architecture so that it could address the efficiency issues, the scalability issues, the data sovereignty issues in case of private networking, but also at the same time creates a distributed architecture foundation with the telco edge cloud to help our operators to monetize all these services in an incremental manner with fixed wireless access or IoT or even private networking.
I think that makes total sense in this context. How do you see the collaboration with nearby computing? What is the benefits that you think it has brought to Casa Systems?
Yeah, so I mean, we are very excited with the partnership with Nearby Computing. I think both of our companies have a common and shared vision, and we bring in portfolios and products which are completely complementary to each other. And I guess both of our companies are trying to solve the notion of simplicity so that we could simplify the operational paradigm and help give customers a set of tools in their hand through which they could easily, predictably and repeatably deploy, across a highly distributed deployment environment, but also at the same time give them tools so that they could efficiently manage and lifecycle operate all the infrastructure. So I guess the partnership has a phenomenal opportunity, and I'm looking forward, and we are very, very excited to see what it brings for both of us moving forward.
So do we. And finally, how do you see the show this year? How would you describe the status of the industry according to what you are seeing these days in Barcelona?
Yeah, so it has been very exciting, and the status of the industry is also in a very interesting phase. That the industry at the moment has a 5G problem, right? Given the fact that there have been a significant amount of investment that the industry have done in 5G that has so far have generated questionable return on the investment. So operators are increasingly looking for how to drive that incremental efficiency and monetize new set of services. And this is where things like streaming IoT, fixed wireless access, private networking is very, very important. It's also very important that we see the adoption of true 5G SA core and true adoption of cloud native architecture across the board, so that they get an ability to not only scale up on demand, but also scale down on demand, depending on the use cases, and have an ability to auto scale depending on the demands. So this is where cloud native becomes a foundational enabler for the architecture. But also at the same time, as we move forward, how do we use some of the next generation capabilities that's being brought into the market now with artificial intelligence, machine learning, and Gen AI, and how we infuse that in the automation architecture working with you guys, so that we use all of that to drive operational simplicity, more efficiency, and also new set of capabilities to make things easier and simpler for our customers.
We look forward to leading the market as we are doing now with such new and exciting capabilities as the ones you were describing.
So are we. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and see you next year here and sooner.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.